Let me get that microphone up in my face. Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Hope you're doing well. It's Wednesday, September 3rd. I am Jay Chains. Welcome to this show. It is 3 p.m. here in the afternoon on the East Coast. I don't care what coast you're on right now. Usually I care. I'm all about it, but today, not at all, because today is Wall Street 2.0 day, and I'm suited and booted just from the top up. Well, not a full suit. I got a T-shirt on. It's like your crypto bro, typical crypto bro. But I got my sport coat on. Ladies and gentlemen, because we're taking it serious now. This is Wall Street 2.0. A lot of big things happened today. Obviously, Ondo Global Markets went live. Over 100 tokenized stocks and ETFs live on Ondo, on Ethereum. Let's go. We'll take a look at that. I got the VPN on so we can tune in and tap in and take a look. All you nerds with no VPN can't even access it. Now, I feel bad for you. And it's not because we're trying to hide things. It's because everybody should just be worried about their own privacy. Worry about your privacy. Don't you see, y'all? Welcome to the show, guys. Make sure you smash the like button on your way in here. My name is Jay Chains. I'm your host. Super excited to be here with you. We are going to be going over a lot of things, like I said, are happening in the tokenization world. Wall Street 2.0 takeover happening today. Ondo going live with the global markets. Also, GLXY Digital. If you don't know who Mike Novogratz is, well, you will by the end of the show today, probably. But his company, GLXY Digital, their stock is live on chain on Solana. So I'm telling you, this becomes the first NASDAQ listed company to tokenize its shares on Solana. That's why it's a big thing, highlighting how equity markets are starting to move on chain. Well, we got those are the only two stories that I want to talk about. I want to talk about the Ondo Global Markets launching today. This is a lot of time in the making for the team and those guys, Nate, and the team and all them, years in the making. I have been telling you guys for months now. I had gotten a chance to get in with some of those guys over at the Ondo crew, and we've been chit-chatting, doing the things, but here we go. Ooh, DJ and Brian saying, ooh, I bet he's saying, woo, to that suit, to that blaze. Is it a sport coat, a blazer, whatever you want to call it? We'll call it a sport coat because I'm a sporty kind of guy. That's what we got going on here today. Really quick, I am going to take a sip of water out of my reusable water bottle that I did get some Bubbles rewards. It's a better token rewards on, so make sure you guys are tapping in to the VBetterDAO ecosystem. Tomorrow on the show, 10 a.m. Eastern, it's the VBetterDAO VChain Power Hour with the Web3 Breakfast Club, 10 a.m. Eastern. So make sure you tap in for that. I will make sure that you get the link later today. It is already set. The space is already set, but we'll get the live stream, everything set and ready to go tomorrow. So DJ and Brian, I appreciate you, my guy. If you guys are watching the stream, make sure that you smash the like button. If you like this new little sport coat look, I could wear this every day if you guys like it. Obviously, I'm starting to heat up. So maybe I'll chill out a little bit. I won't get so excited. That might keep the am I off to court or something? No. I'm wearing the sport coat because it's Wall Street 2.0 day today. Obviously you got Ondo Global Markets went live. There's some other things that are happening, with the whole kind of like maturity of our space. And so I thought, here's the deal. The Ondo people, the traditional finance people, a lot of people in that world refer to us as the flip-flops or the hoodies. And y'all know I am so fucking guilty of either wearing slides or no shoes, to be honest with you. I don't do flip-flops anymore because I don't like that thing wedged between my big toe and my index toe. Or wow, what do you even call the second toe next to your big toe? So I'm done with flip-flops. I used to be a huge flip-flop guy. I'm not a flip-flop guy anymore. I do slides only. That hat does look lonely. I bet it'll look good. Oh, baby. Might have to move back to Texas. Here, we can get rid of this thing. There we go. That's much better. I feel better. Look, I got my special, I don't know what, it's like a falcon feather or something. I got my Stand With Crypto pin. Shout out to Stand With Crypto, man. I'll tell you what, they came out of nowhere and they are everywhere. So, and then this is a Yeti hat band. It says wild on it. I really like that it said wild, but all right. Yeehaw! Smash the like button. If you like buttons, if you like crypto, if you like doing things, smash the like button. Yeehaw! Hope that didn't blow your eardrums out. We're having fun today. Come on now. Come on. All right, I do appreciate you guys being here. Let's get serious. Let's pop open the news. There it is. Ondo Finance launches the tokenized US stocks on Ethereum. Ondo Global Markets is live. Blocky Crypto, how come I never tried to get a job at doing voices? I have done voiceover work. When I lived in New York City, it was a little bit easier to get that kind of a work. Okay, so here's the deal. My wife asks me almost every day what I'm doing with my life and why I'm not making money and how I need to start making money. And so one of the things I need to do is do a demo reel. And I know unequivocally you're not allowed to create your own demo reel, but so I got to get one made. So I got to find a place to do it and get it done. And that's step one is you got to have the demo reel, but you can't do it yourself. That's a faux pas. So anyway, Trust Wallet integration expands access to Ondo Global Markets. By the way, I put out the news video this morning, just a little bit ago. One of the things on there was about this. Trust Wallet integration immediately exposes this Ondo Finance Global Markets ecosystem to 200 million users immediately, right off the rip, guys. Let's take a look at what it looks like. This is Global Markets right here. This is what it looks like right here. You get to see the top gainers. Let's see what's trending. NVIDIA, Google, Tesla, newly added, FIG, AMD, SPY. Explore some assets. This is pretty, I mean, I like the user interface of this. I have it a little scrunched up so it fits the screen nicely. I wonder what it looks like on a full screen if you get a little bit more, maybe 3 or 4 of these in a row versus 2. But, I mean, this is it. DJ and Brian's got his X stocks on Solana. All right, I will tell you, I don't think they got the same liquidity as this. This is like these are like the real deals. Like, and the same thing with that stuff with GLXY Digital is that's not. I mean, like what you're getting with your X stocks is just wrapped versions. They're like bogus bullshit versions. With Global Markets, with like the thing with GLXY Digital, like those are actual shares. You get dividends, you get voting rights. It's for real. Whereas the wrapped versions they're just bullshit, as you guys know. It's like getting wrapped Bitcoin. It's not real Bitcoin. It's bullshit Bitcoin. But at least you're participating. That's all I got to say. Shout out to you guys. Let's go. All right. So what else we got? So these are all just, we need to scroll down here forever. Tokenize here. Okay. We'll just get that. What's down here at the bottom? Okay. That's it. What else can we do here? What else can we look at? Well, we're not going to connect. So you can bridge, you can transfer Ondo tokens across chains, convert Ondo tokens between different forms, documentation, and insights. What does the insights look like here? Let's go. Explore insights. Global Markets. Ondo Global Markets is now live. The dawn of Wall Street 2.0. Exactly why we are suited and booted, baby. We are suited and baby. Do these also come with the e-fees? I don't think so. I'll probably have to log in. I'll get this login information squared away, and we'll be able to take a look at this pretty soon here. I don't think that when you're talking like the actual, they're not synthetic versions like the X stock is, and with like bullshit liquidity. Like this is the real deal. So we'll take a look at that, and I will get back to you. Blocky, love the question. And I will take a look at that, and I will definitely get back to you. I'll reach out to my guys at Ondo and see if we can get some further clarification. Would love to actually. So here's the deal: at 4 p.m. today, I got usually I like to run this thing, and we'll go to the wheels fall off. Sometimes we cannot do that today at 4 p.m. Eastern. So in 50 minutes, Ondo is doing their first space, their first X space, and so I will be there. So I'm gonna get off the line here at about 3:59, so I can log in. And if I get a chance to get up on stage, Blocky, I'll ask that question. But I'm pretty sure that the answer is no. Don't shoot the messenger, but I'm pretty sure the answer is no. All right. So that's what we got here. That is, so you could just do some research. Now, if you got the VIPin, throw the VIPin on, and you can explore this for yourself. It's just ondo.finance, and you can get to the or app.ondo.finance to get over to the global markets. So check that out if you guys can. But I got the divvy advantage. Oh, I know. You know what? I gotta talk to my buddy. Man, I'm pretty sure that's Papa Joe knows a lot about Divi as well. I've had a couple people talk to me about Divi recently, and I should probably talk. That's like an old. I used to know those guys very well, so we'll reengage. We'll reengage. All right, here's the next story that I wanted to talk about today. Remember, we're just going through two because the goal of today, what we're going to do after we get through the news, and I don't mean to, front run myself here, but I will open up this space, right? I'm just going to try to blast through this, and then I'll open up the space, and this way we can chit chat with the homies. If you guys saw my post, I saw my guy Dabatola. He had posted something earlier. Let's go to this so you guys can see what it is that I'm talking about, because I had to get on this because I feel exactly the same way as he did in that post. Let me get to it, and then I will bring it up here. Share this tab instead. All right, let's zoom this sucker in. All right, so everybody knows this meme, the change my mind meme. But Dabatola said having morals in crypto will hold you back. 100% it will, which is crazy, but it is absolutely true. If you have morals and you're in crypto, you are going to get whamboozled left and right. And so I said, time to grab a couple of the homies and max track you fucking nerds for everything you got. Crushies. And it's supposed to say crime season. I don't know what's up with my phone and why it's always changing things after I post it, but it said crime season starts now, but crushed season starts now, I guess. So if y'all are getting ready to, to pack those ports, watch out for me and my homies. We're coming. Oh, we're coming extracting, boys. GLXY Digital stock goes on chain with the Solana tokenization, as we talked about before. It's the first NASDAQ listed company to tokenize their shares on Solana. This is Mike Novogratz, as you guys know. Here, we'll pull up a picture of him so you can see Mike Novogratz. Here you go, GLXY Digital. As you can see, I'm sure you've seen him speak. If you've been to a conference, you've been on the circuit, you watch what's going on, you know this guy. I promise you know this guy. He's a nice guy. I've met him a couple times. He's definitely spoke at the Ondo Global Summit or the Ondo, was it Global Summit? What's it called? It was a Wall Street 2.0 summit in New York City earlier this. It was 2025. I'll tell you what, man, what a wild year. What a wild year. Okay, let's go back here. So the company said Wednesday that their Class A common shares listed on both NASDAQ and the Toronto Stock Exchange. Shout out to all my Canadian friends, Carrie, Mike, Hash, Kyle, Sandra, Meg, who am I missing? Carrie. If I forgot you and you are in Canada, I am so sorry. I feel like I got everybody. Coin prospector chain. Yeah. Go get the gear. We're going digging. Oh man, that also reminds me. Going digging for Bitcoin. I found some raw unmined Bitcoin recently. I don't know if you guys got to see that post. I will pull that one up for you. We're just having fun today, guys. Come on. Today we got to have fun because listen, our industry is going places. We're going places, kid. Look at this. Look what I found. That's me right there. See, same hat. Oh, we found some gold. Bitcoin. We found Bitcoin. That's what Bitcoin looks like when it comes out of the earth. I don't know if you guys knew that, but only in like 2 or 3 places of the world you can actually dig up Bitcoin out of the ground, and that's what it looks like right there. So, shout out. I don't keep it in the house, so don't come looking here for it. Okay, it's in a museum. All right. Well, let's see. Anything else on this GLXY Digital? Or do you guys understand it? I think you understand, right? It's on Solana, and it's for real. Like I was saying, you get voting rights, you get dividends, all the stuff. They're working in a partnership with Superstate. Superstate's opening bell. It's a platform tokenizing public companies. Superstate, a fintech firm, will act as the SEC registered transfer agent for this. All right, so there you go. All right, the space is open. Please feel free to go. I'm going to do it right now myself really quick. I'm going to go to the bottom right, hit the multiplier, if you will. We'll tell some friends to come on in. We're about ready to open up the stage here to everybody that wants to chit chat with us. Because here's the deal: I'm gonna go through a couple prices, and then we got to talk about this. Got myself that BC game. I got myself a $10 5-leg parlay in. It'll pay out $102. So a little nice little 10x if we can get it. And where it's in MLB. So we'll go over this in just a few minutes after we look at some charts. So make sure you guys smash the like button. Appreciate y'all being here. Y'all are heroes. Thank you. Keep this thing going. Bitcoin in them there hills. You know, all right. Yeehaw. Go digging for Bitcoin. Okay, so let's take a look at the markets really quick. Because y'all really could do this on your own, but it'll be fun to do this. Especially because I don't know how to work a computer right now. Market cap 3.87 trillion, up almost 2% on the day. Like I said in the daily digest video, look, I want you guys. You're in the space, you just lost audio. Listen, I want you guys to start watching those videos. I would love your feedback on it. I'm trying to keep them between 2.5 minutes to 4 minutes. Just something that's quick, easy to digest. Just some high-hitting notes about what's going on news-wise. Just a quick little market update, and then what I'll call my hot takes. So if you guys could give those a view, give them a gander. So here's kind of the schedule. So I'm going to post it as soon as it's done on YouTube, and I will tweet out the YouTube link for it. So if you want to catch it early, you got to watch it on YouTube. I will put them later in the day, early evening, late evening on X as a standalone video, so you could just consume it there, because most of my attention and that I get is over on X. And so I don't want to leave y'all hanging, but I do want to make sure if you want that shit early, you got to check it out on YouTube, and you can do that first. But then 8:30 tonight, if I'm not mistaken, is when that video will go live on X. So you could check it out after the show. Obviously, I wouldn't ditch the show to go watch the news, but we're going to talk about the same kind of stuff. But here we go. Bitcoin 111,860 hanging in there. It is up 1% today. Ethereum coming in at 44.65, up almost 4.5% today. So ETH obviously feeling the repercussions of this on-chain tokenization Wall Street 2.0 stuff. Remember, that's why we got the sport coat on. And then the hat was lonely, so we decided this is the new look. This is me. I think this is me moving forward. White t-shirt, blue sport coat, Stetson. XRP 284. This is up 1% and almost a quarter. BNB, man, 858. I'll tell you what, Solana, boom, let's go. 209. It is going to be no time at all before you see Solana $300 to $500 range. We are going to be singing and dancing in the streets when that happens. Let's see. Cardano, Ada, the Cardano fan. You love lace mother chuckers. I gave you a shout out. Said you're finally eating. Back up to 80-something cents. Let's go. He cooking. Hosky, he cooking. In the kitchen with the stir fry. Whee! Up 3.6% today. Dallas. Oh, dude, come on. This is it. This is me now. I've transcended it to my final form, and maybe it just took Wall Street 2.0. I'm going to probably have to move back to Texas. I'm going to be an oil boy. I'm an oil guy. I'm not really a boy. I'm a man now. Oil man. I'm not going to work the fields. I'm going to get in the business. So, Bitcoin Cash. Got to say, Bitcoin Cash TV giving me the follow, showing a lot of love on my posts recently. So thank you very much to the Bitcoin Cash people. I'll be getting a Bitcoin Cash tattoo the next time I'm in Vegas, just so y'all know. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that you like the hat. This is me now. Should I grow the hair out? Have some like wispy hair coming out underneath it? Got to start driving a pickup truck. I'm going to need some money, guys. I'm going to need a job. I'm going to need some gigs. I'm going to need something. Well, I guess actually we're extracting the nerds. So I don't need anything. I do need something. We'll talk about that later. Avalanche. Here we go. $25. $25 and 21 cents. It is up 5.82% today, almost 2% in the week. There you go. I hear Avalanche is looking for some content creators. Well, AVAX, guess what? I'm coming knocking, baby. I'm the new crypto cowboy. Is there actually a crypto cowboy personality? Chains. You never button it while you're sitting down. You unbutton it while you're sitting down. But if I were to stand up, you got to learn how to do the one-handed button. You look like a pro. Pimp. Yeah, pimp. I really like doing that, where you just grab each side and go, give a nice little tight. Sir? Howdy, sir. Howdy, ma'am. The crypto cowboy. I should not squeak my voice when I say it. The crypto cowboy. All right, let's get back to this show, because then I do want to get you guys in the space here. And I never posted. See, that's what happens when you got ADD, brother. I didn't even post that. I didn't even hit the multiplier. I never even hit the message or hit send. Come chat. Real original. All right, we're back in there. All right, so if you guys are in the space, you can raise your hands if you guys want to come up here in just a few minutes. I'm going to blast through these last little bits here on CoinMarketCap, and then it is time. Let's see. Do we got our big losers? World Liberty Financial down to 21 cents. You got Pole, formerly Matic, down to 28 cents. Big Cat, Token Sky, Flare. All right, nothing really on the losers list that I would particularly be cared about right now. We can go to the altcoin index, and let's see if we could do. Let's check out some shrimping. Before we do that, I don't have the tugboat thing, man. How do I not have that thing lined up? That's craziness. Let's see. We'll go down to the bottom here. Share this tab instead. We got Pi still down there. I'll tell you what, I want no part of it. That thing has not moved from the bottom position of the shrimping sea in a very long time. Pump.fund, no thanks. Virtual still hasn't come back up. Tia went on a rip today, if I'm not mistaken. Let's look at this thing. I don't know how it's still down that big. I thought Tia was like, I thought Tia ripped today. I guess maybe not. Okay. Anyway. Well, all right. There you go. There's our coins on CoinMarketCap. Quick little update there for you. Again, in case you missed it, the market's at 3.87 trillion, up almost 2% today. So way better to be green than in the red, but we're still ain't where we need to be or where we want to be. But trust me, I don't really think it's going to be a too hot to trot September. So do what you can to stack while we're here. Stack while it's slow. Hey, Princess, what's up? What's up? GM, appreciate you being here. We got, what else is in the chat? Yeah, I did, Mike. That's the post that I saw. I see. That's the one that I saw, Mike. Modern Canadian. There it is. Let's see here. I need barrels of oil. You're darn right I do, Brian. You're darn right I do. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's see. Paulie, there we go. Come on up here. Paulie's brave enough to come up into the chat. I got to open up bring this up on the screen as well, so that's what's showing. What's up, Paulie?
Well, howdy there, fella. How y'all doing up here?
How are you doing?
Doing good, my man. Just got home, ate a little food after work, and enjoying listening to you talk a little Wall Street 2.0. No friggin' clue what half this stuff is, but I'm liking the sound of it. Where's our guy Kerry? Why is he hanging out down there in the list? What is this about?
Sometimes I don't understand everybody. When they put, they like Kerry. Listen, sometimes he raises his hand like a gentleman to speak, and I don't get that. You should just talk out loud. You know what I mean?
He is Canadian. He's Canadian. They're a polite people until you make them mad. They start saying things like "a" and "fella" and whatever else they say.
I'll kick you with my boot. Oh wait, no, that's ridiculous. That's not what it is. It's a boot instead of a bout. That's what it is. It's nothing to do with an actual boot.
Yeah, I'll kick you a boot with my boot. I don't know. They say funny
with my boot. So I got a chance. I did not have, and I will fully apologize to you in public. I did not have the opportunity to spend enough time to come up to the stage on your 12-hour show. First off, big respect, man. I've done those long shows. That is tough work. But shout out to you for getting that done, man. How do you feel after that?
Well, not gonna lie, it was a little mentally foggy for a while thereafter. I think I remember most of it, but it was good, man. It was good. I had my mug shot in the morning, and I just kind of cruised. Fortunately for me, we had a lot of great guests and great conversations, so easy to keep the energy a little up when you got good combos going. You know how that goes, right? So really good combos. Even if I got carried on there, jumped up and joined in the chat and did some learning about things going on the V chains. So I had a great time. I was my second 12-hour space in a few months. I don't think I'm going to do another one for a while, but I think the two that I've done felt great, felt like they were really productive, and seemed like everyone who was a part of it enjoyed it. So it was great. I appreciate you, my man.
Absolutely, man. I know for all the stuff that I caught was fantastic, and to hear, from the projects, from the people, all of it, man. So shout out to you for doing that again. I know that that's hard work, but hey, someone's got to do it, and I'm glad that it was you. And keep going on. Maybe one of these days we could do a couple hour space, but not 12 hours is a long time. I did the last major space like that I did, we did a 24-hour space. And I know that I probably passed out like for an hour during it. But it was, man, I'll tell you what, like almost not fun. Everybody loves it. It's the thrill. It's, people, the viewers love it, but as the host, it's damn near impossible. So I would never do a 24-hour one. 6 to 8, sure, maybe we'll give it a try. But I like these, 90 minute to 2-hour shows. I think are perfect.
Yeah, well, and just a backstory of my thinking on it, is here in VeChain we have a lot of teams that are out in Europe, right? And it's really difficult to get, especially I work during the day, so most of the time I can't get a lot of these teams to come on my shows. So I had a couple holidays on some Mondays over the past few months, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna get some of these European teams on for the first time. So that was the goal. I got a chance to meet with probably dozens of them at this point. So I accomplished my mission. I met some of these teams for the first time. I'm with you. I think next time maybe I'll start one early and keep it a little shorter to get these teams on. But yeah, mission was accomplished. But I'm with you, man. You can only do so many of these long spaces before. I mean, let's be honest. The gimmickiness of it wears off, and it's just not. It gets old for people. It starts to become like a chore. So you gotta pick your spots for them.
There is
24
that
is just
balance
too much
between, are you providing value or are you just creating noise? And I'm with you. And listen, I know that I tapped in the morning. I tapped in for a while, in the late morning, and then again in the afternoon. And anytime that I was there, y'all were crushing the value thing. So don't think I'm not talking about that. So I'm shout out to you.
Oh no, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I think it's better to have substance over. That's how I look at the 24-hour shows. I'm like, yeah, okay, it could be entertaining for a while, but if half the show is just people listening to me bitch about wanting to be asleep, is that really something of value, right? So I'm with you, man. Like, if you can pack that thing with good stuff, let's go. But if it's just a bunch of dead air, it feels to me like a waste of time. So I think it was a good one, but I'm not looking to overdo it at the same time. I'm with you.
Yeah, I feel you. Frank, my guy, what's up with you? How are you doing, brother?
Hey, J-Trains, what's up, man? How you doing today?
Oh man, I'm feeling good. I got the old Stetson on, got the nerd shades, and got my sport coat on. I feel good. I look good. Hopefully, I sound good.
Well, let's get you sounding good, because I came into the space and I was enjoying it, and I was like, you know what I'm not going to do today.
Hmm.
I'm not going to give Jay Chains a hard time today. I was like, I'm just not going to go into his space, and I'm not going to give him a hard time. I'm just
Why?
going to let his show live. And then my man started coming up here and mumble rapping. So I was like, now I got to do my contribution to hip hop and let him know that the lyrics, the lyrics is actually in the kitchen, wrist twisting like it's stir fry.
All right.
So there you go. There's the lyrics. You just missed only two words:
Thank you.
wrist twisting.
Wrist
You
twisting.
know, and there's my contribution for the day.
Hey, look, if none of us learned anything other than that, at the end of the day, we still learned something. So shout out to you, Frank. Appreciate you being here. Guys, please make sure that not only do you give Frank a follow, but you give everyone else a follow. Everyone. And this is like the space is small enough. And listen, it's okay, but the space is small enough that you should be tapping on. I'm going to hit Sultan. I'm going to give everybody a follow. Sultan, I'm just following you. Shane, I got you. Crypto's finest, got you. One little dude, got you. Corey, got you. Farrell, you weren't even following me, motherfucker, but I got you. Al, I got you back, dog. Adventureful Mama, that's my wife. You know we following each other. E, got you, dog. We're good. We're good. We're always following each other. Rose, same thing. Carrie, I'm gonna unfollow you if you don't come up here. Lucio, my dude.
Hey,
there he is.
I do have to ask. Did I like I? You might have to look it up for me, right? Because I felt like I scrolled past the article the other day that said Nike and whoever they were in a lawsuit with settled their dispute over NFTs.
Mm-hmm. I think it was Artifact, right?
Was that? Huh?
StockX.
Ah, okay. Yeah, no, I didn't like actually like look into it or anything. I just didn't know if you knew anything about it.
All right, so Nike and StockX, they settled an NFT trademark dispute, and they avoided an October trial. This resolution halts the jury trial and dismisses all claims with prejudice. So there you go. Key takeaways. They settled it, cancels that. The case underscores growing legal scrutiny of NFTs, especially when brand usage and counterfeit claims are involved. I know, with the whole Ryder Rips and Pauly thing with the Bored Apes, that gave us some case precedent against derivatives last year, or maybe it was earlier this year. And so, we'll see as we get more and more case precedent that comes out as time goes on, that gives us a little bit more clarification in NFTs. I think it's all, it's all helpful stuff for sure. But yeah, it looks like that lawsuit, it was a long running legal dispute is what they're saying.
Yeah, I felt like it lasted for a couple of years, but yeah, what does that exactly mean, and how do they plan to move forward now? You know what I mean? Because obviously they were fighting over it because they want to do something with NFTs or they want to do something with crypto, so they were fighting over it. So now what's their plan?
So the settlement eliminates the risk of being found liable for broader misuse of Nike's brand. Now that's for StockX. So it looks like StockX. I mean, I mean, we probably would need to look more into this, but it sounds like StockX won, right? Like they're not they can use kind of the look of the feel or whatever and not get slammed jammed for using Nike's brand is what it looks like. The conflict began in early 2022 when Nike accused the Detroit-based marketplace of trademark infringement over its Vault NFTs, which featured Nike sneakers. So I wonder, did they have a swoosh on it, or were they just lookalikes? I don't actually know. It's because Nike had their Artifact Studio, which they have wound down, or they are winding down. Huh.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. So StockX didn't get held liable for copyright infringement. I wonder what it kind of fell on.
Oh, yeah, really. We got to pull the file. We got to pull the court. Look, you guys see me now, right? I'm wearing a sport coat. I'm a suit, and I have a Stetson. So that means I could go into any legal establishment like a courthouse and request documents, and they will give them to me because I look the part. And I will make sure that I've got a leather briefcase, a leather-bound briefcase to look more important. That's what I'm going to do. See you in the courtroom, buddy.
But just make sure you're not dressed like my last court-appointed lawyer, man. He had his pants sagging, his suit didn't fit, his jacket was hanging halfway off. Yeah, we lost that case.
Yeah. No, so here's the deal. From the from the top up, sharp, presentable. Some might even say outstanding. But I am wearing some athletic shorts. I believe they are. Well, we're talking about Nike. They're our Nike brand, and they are also Team J Chains approved. My wife put a Team J Chains logo on my Nike shorts. Does that mean that Nike could sue me for copyright infringement?
I mean, I guess they would try, but you know, you follow the StockX method, and you might win.
I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble there. All right, let's see here.
Yeah, you probably don't have that much money like StockX. You know what I mean? Like that, I can only imagine the legal fees on a battle like that.
Yeah. No thanks. I'm not interested in any of that. To be perfectly frank with you. All right. I do want to talk about this, guys. I need some help. I don't need help. Actually, I don't need help because what's done is done. I did get roped into, and I will say that I'm excited that it happened the way that it did, but I did get roped into BC.game recently. And I'll tell you what, I am straight up addicted to this one game where you basically have to take your money and run before the time explodes and you lose everything that you've bet. It's wild. It's addicting. It is fun. There is, as much as I would like to think that there's a lot of strategy to it, my only strategy is if I see a lot of quick busts, like the ones that bust with before, like you see a 2x, you see 3 or 4 of them in a row, that's a safe time to go in and maybe hold. I still chicken shit the fuck out between a 3 and a 5x. I've seen it go up to a 5,000x. Could you imagine putting just a couple bucks on there and running that fucker up to 5,000x? No, I couldn't because I can't. Because by 3 to 5x, I've chicken shitted out. Even if I'm only betting $1, I'm still out after a couple bucks because I don't want to lose said dollar. Anyway, that's not
profit's a profit, my guy.
What's that?
I said a profit's a profit, my guy.
Thank you.
That's what they say.
Listen, I don't have a problem with taking $2 off the table when I bet $1 at all. That's 100% profit. We go on percents, baby. We go on percents. Is that the rocket game that keeps multiplying? Yeah. I'll open it up in a second here. But what I want to talk about first is this. I've got myself lined up with a 5-leg Major League Baseball parlay. Does anybody know anything about baseball in here? You guys want to talk baseball real quick?
Oh yeah.
All right.
I mean, I know it. I'm not a huge fan, but I played it for 13 years and I follow it. We can talk baseball.
All right. Well, let's go through these 5 games really quick, and then you guys tell me what you think. We got and I picked all. Here's the deal. I didn't want to do the upset thing today. I just wanted to try to go for a $10 parlay, do 5 legs, $10 to make 100. Right? We're gonna 10x real quick. See what it is. So I took the Giants over the Rockies. That seems like a done deal, right? I took the Royals over the Angels. I took the Cubbies, go Cubs, go, over the Braves. I know I live in Atlanta. Fuck the Braves. I'm a Cubs fan, and they're playing them, so go Cubs. I got the Padres over the Orioles, and then I got the Bo Sox over the Cleveland Indians. I will never call them the Guardians. They are the Cleveland Indians. Those are the 5 games. What do we think?
Well, as a New Englander, I think the Red Sox one against the Guardians is interesting. Unfortunately, one of our big guys is hurt now, but Sox are doing really well. So I think on that one, probably going to be doing all right. I'm not sure how Cleveland's been doing as of late, but looks like their underdogs are getting plus 125. So you got that one going. What was let's see the other ones you had? Dodgers, Pirates, you said? See, Orioles, Padres. I know you said that.
Rockies, Giants, Royals, Angels, Cubbies, Braves, and then Padres, Orioles.
Yeah, I think you got some pretty good picks there. I'm not gonna lie. These anytime you do a parlay, man, it's a tricky one. I'm the classic. Like I like doing it with basketball, and I'm one of those where I'll put like a buck down and I'll do like 15 legs. You know what I mean? And the odds will be like if you hit, you'll get like $1,500 on a dollar. But man, it's so friggin' hard. It's like impossible to hit, even if you pick the easiest ones.
But you know what's
I had
cool?
a 5 leg.
But you know, like, and so if like sports your thing and that's enjoyment for like you and your buddies and all that stuff, like you're so like even at $1, right? You're in for $1, but you could win so much. You are so much more into it that it just makes your time with your buddies or whoever you're watching the game with that much more enjoyable. And yes, more stressful because like I've seen it come down to the last game of a several leg parlay and you've been crushing it, and then all of a sudden you get the upset on the last one and you lose the whole thing. You're like, mother.
Fuck you, J Change. Fuck you. You didn't have to remind me. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I had a great parlay last year, and it came down to one fucking game. It was the Cardinals against the Panthers, and I was like, the Panthers obviously got to win at least one game, right? You know, they were playing at home. It was towards the end of the season. Bruh, I put like $50 down for like 11 grand, and I missed that freaking game. That one game. I almost had it. Oh, sorry.
You know, it's funny. Danielson says this. It's like emotionally invested for $1. Absolutely, right? Like, you know, like you could put $30 on the game, and just like on one game, right? And you're not going to be as invested as if you put $1 on, a 5-leg parlay to win $100 or $1,000 or whatever it is, right? It just makes it more fun. And so I'm having fun with this. I'm having, again, that D-Gen crap. Let's play. Let's just go to it really quick. Let's play around. We have to.
Hey, you were speaking of parlays. I got a 20-leg parlay. I'm getting ready to place a $20 bet on for. But no, I absolutely cannot stand betting on baseball. For the reason why you think you got a good strong parlay, but baseball you really got to look who the pitcher is. You know, who's the starting pitcher and who's the closing pitcher, because that really matters. Who the hell they're resting for the day and who they're putting in the game. Like all that really matters in baseball. Like where like even basketball, right? Like their lineup switch so much. Like they rest, whoever, and you might think it'd be an easy game for them to win, but they ended up resting, their starters, and now you're now you messed up your parlay. So I try to stick to football. Football is a little bit easier to predict as long as you're following the narratives and the storylines of every team.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, don't get it twisted, my brother. I will be locked and loaded for all of the NFL games that start this week. In fact, actually, Friday. Oh, and by the way, as I got into the game, as I loaded the game, this motherfucker ripped a 73X. A 73X. We watched this thing rip up to 73. Now, obviously, I wasn't in it because we were chit-chatting. We did not put any money in, but we'll be ready to go. We need to find a couple losers because obviously now it's following a 73 and an 11, 12, 30. I mean, come on, man. We should have got in. That's the game. That's what drives me crazy about this game too, though, is that like you either and I play it on my phone, and sometimes like the button just doesn't quite hit and you don't get it. And then it'll do like one of these 30Xs, and then you get in the next game and it's like an immediate bomb. And like I'm telling you, it's there you go, 38X.
One last thing. Do you have a pen and piece of paper beside you?
Not at the moment.
Oh, good. Well, do me a favor. Pull out your phone and take this down. It's 1-800-426-2537. That's the gambling hotline.
Frank, I don't have a problem. Guys. I don't have a problem. Just sitting on just like sit up in my office all day and night, not like slamming. Look, I got it. Here's a funny story. I brought one of these things up to get ready because I think it's funny and I wanted to tell you about this. So I go to the store the other day. I'm going through like a margarita phase right now. I just love margaritas. One, I don't really like. I don't know why.
I got another
but I do
number.
love margaritas, and so I tried these things. This is
Tequila is awesome.
well,
And this
they're
is why
not.
you
I
love
know tequila is
margaritas.
awesome, but I decided to try these. I think they're like Bud Light. I don't know who makes them, but they're Lime-A-Ritas. Lime-A-Rita. It's an 8% Lime-A-Rita. But so I come home with the box of these things yesterday. I run to the store and I come back and I open it, and it's one of the like. Look, you see how small this can is? It's a mini can. A mini can. It's like, and I always hate these things, but they're tasty. So now here's the deal. I am going to sit up in my office the rest of the day drinking Lime-A-Ritas, gambling.
I'm here to tell you not to do that.
Thank you. I just needed someone to tell me not to, and I won't. I just literally wanted one of you to say, please don't. And I would have said, okay, I can handle that. I want nothing to do with that. I will be on my phone playing Crash. And obviously, damn it. We got 3 quick. See?
I just knew better. I knew your wife wouldn't allow that, so I just knew better.
Oh, here we go. Look,
Speaking
we got
of
3 quick
gambling,
crashes and then a 2%. We're betting. Let's go. $2 bet. We're in this one. Let's go. What do you think? We're gonna let it ride to what?
Let it ride till it crashes.
Just let it ride all the way, yeah, man.
Ride it all the way. No, we want to try to pull money off the table, boys.
Speaking of gambling, I think I'm not absolutely positive, but EV down in the listeners, I think that might be the motherfucker that minted the like new 500 million rarity fucking Thor head or something.
Oh, really?
Is that the fucking guy?
Yeah, that's E.
Holy
yeah,
shit! Like what a fucking mint, man! Like that's like a
congratulations.
It's a 1 in 500 million.
He did it live in my space on Monday. Like as we were closing it out, he messages me and look what I minted. I'm like, you slippery little bastard.
What a cop smoker.
I told him that he was supposed to send it to me, but he hasn't done it yet.
Oh my god!
We got I thought that was gonna run.
But like, look at that thing. It's just genius. It's got the holographic cowboy hat. Fucking dope, man. On a purple background with a green forehead.
Tomorrow for the morning show is all about VeChain NFTs. So let's make sure that let's talk about that. What's happening? Kind of the whole idea. Here he comes. Let's go.
Show up, EV, for tomorrow's show because we're gonna want to talk about your NFT there for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's a legend. He's big. He's big. Good to see him coming up too.
What's up, E?
What's up, guys? Yeah, I've never been on any of your spaces, J-Chain's first time talking on your space, but yeah, I did mint that on Pauly T's space, and Pauly's right. I did tell him just like that. I'm like, dude, check out the fucking DM I just sent you because I just minted some, and he got there. He's like, my wallet address is. I'm like, yeah, sure. But yeah, no, it was a pretty lucky drop, man.
That's awesome, though. So
he's the number 1 ranked right now. Yeah, I got him staked. It's like in a 24-hour period, I get like right almost at 7,000 VETHO.
Damn.
Are you fucking kidding me? I was gonna say like, how much were you actually receiving in daily VETHO? 7,000 a day?
Yeah,
fucking retarded. That's like, oh my god.
Right, and I was figuring we were doing the math on it. It's like $80 a week, something like that, on VETHO. So, and that's a lot in VETHO. You know what I mean?
We just took a good one. We got really quick, guys. We got a 10.58x. Now it has run up to 25x, but we got a 10x. It just crashed. So we caught a good one. We got a winner.
Y'all see what y'all did to J-Chains?
He did.
Hey, Frank, be frank. I know you're trying to be frank, but we didn't do this to J-Chains. J-Chains was fucked up long ago.
You're darn right.
It was way before we had anything to do with this.
You guys had absolutely.
Like,
we're gonna take another we'll take another 226 off the table, boys. We're taking the money from the BC.game. Now here's the deal. BC.game, get at me. You want to throw me a sponsorship? I will stop taking money from your platform. Let's go. But I'll just keep sucking money dry right off of this platform. I will just keep doing it. I am not afraid.
Yeah, if anything, I would say look what J Chains has done to us. I think that's a more fair question.
I'm
That's fair.
gonna need just a quick explanation of what that means, Paulie.
You know what it means.
Show us on the doll where he touched you.
Is that
Sitting
Jay
here in my
Chains
car,
in the
he kicked
room
my
with us
neck
now?
like Tyrone Biggums.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. How do you guys feel? And earlier in the show, kind of getting back to crypto and talking about business. Ondo Global Markets, launched today. This is, obviously on the Ethereum chain. There is Novigratz's Galaxy Digital. They launched tokenized shares on Solana. There's a lot of other things going. What do you guys think? This is Wall Street 2.0 is here. They are here. Have we totally lost the battle? What do you think?
What is Wall Street 2.0 and are you high?
Wait. First off, what is Wall Street 2.0? Did you not? You obviously didn't even listen to the first half of the show, Carrie. I'm like so offended right
Dude, I wasn't listening to the first half of the show. Don't you remember I was late?
now. Oh yeah.
I think he's drunk. He's fat fingering
I am
comments about my
too.
space.
Cheers,
I think
Carrie.
he's inebriated.
Carrie.
Dude, look in the comments. I
drinking
posted
Lime-A-Ritas.
half a bottle of tequila. Yeah, exactly. I literally posted half a bottle of tequila in the comments, which I have drank the top half of. So sorry about that, boys.
Wednesday
girls.
afternoon. What else you got going on? You know?
Oh God. Well, I'm grinding, and so I figured I'd be like liming too.
If you ain't grinding, you ain't liming, boys. Now get out there and go. Yeehaw!
I don't get it though. I don't get it. Jay changed the whole format of the show to where now we're not even allowed on stage for the first 45 minutes.
Half an hour.
So he can get through all the
That's why I'm drunk.
and all the headlines, and Kerry still missed it.
I'm like, fuck that. I'd just rather get wasted.
Well,
I'll show up drunk halfway through the show.
Here's the deal. Here is the deal. And this is why we changed the format, because I do need to get through the news and the numbers. But if I let you guys up right off the rip, pretty soon we're talking about pocket pancakes, and I can't even take myself seriously talking about pocket pancakes. And so I got to do this now, where it's me solo. I'm going to run it solo for the first little bit, give you the news and the numbers, and then we can chit chat as the homies and the homiettes afterwards. Because I think that, listen.
I wish you didn't have to use pocket pancakes as an example, because that was like 100,000% Doug's fault, and like we had nothing to do with that pocket pancake situation fiasco.
So,
and then like suddenly like now you're using it against us. Like it's like if I start like letting you guys up, pocket pancakes are gonna start flying everywhere.
That's the new safe word. If I say pocket pancakes, everybody's got to shut up. Listen, it has affected me. The pocket pancakes have affected me so much. Emmy and I were at the grocery store. We were at Publix like yesterday or the day before, and I'm walking by, and there's prepackaged pancakes, and I think it says French pancakes on the outside. And I literally had to go back and double take that it wasn't pocket pancakes. I'm like, these things are living rent free in my head right now. I'm like, no.
Were they minis? Were they mini pancakes?
Nah, they were like normal size. They were like normal size, whatever a normal size pancake is. Not silver.
If they were French, if they were French, they might as well be pocket pancakes.
Listen, you know what immediately hit me in my brain?
I'm just fucking with you, but I know that's how you feel. That's how you feel deep down. You're like, fucking, they're freedom cakes. They're not pocket anything.
But you can't take my freedom.
Don't take my freedom away.
You can have my pancakes, but you can't take my freedom.
No.
God, Paulie, you son of a gun. Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
love that guy.
That is me when
Dude,
I
since you
remember
introduced
bucket
me to
pancakes.
Polly, I've had like more fun. Yeah, he's like a real. He's like the real McCoy. Like Polly is like a real dude that you can like. I'm sure like one day we will like have a drink and smoke a joint, and like if he partakes in cannabis products. But yeah, no, I'm super glad, dude. Thank you, Jay Chains, for bringing me into this world of VeChain because like I like hadn't like I was missing out big time, man.
Oh yeah.
I was missing out, and
Oh, Carrie, listen, we will definitely have a drink at some point. I'm putting it out into the universe, and I know we're about to get booted by J Chains because we're coming down to the end of it. But Carrie, my guy, I'm putting into the universe. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna vibe. We're gonna have some drinks, and yeah, we're gonna have a good time, man.
You gotta go to
Appreciate you.
Canada. Listen,
it's been nice having
listen. Kerry comes with some caveats. If you want to see him and meet him, you got to either go to Canada or Cuba. It's like the only places you can go because that's the only places that he's allowed to go.
I'm allowed to go anywhere on the earth except for the United States.
Well, we don't know. We don't know if that's still in effect. There's probably a good chance. Remember, you and who was it? It was someone else that needs to take a ride to the border and see if you guys can both get into the country.
Wild Bill? Was it Wild Bill you were thinking of?
It was. You and Wild Bill need to hook up, not sexually, but just as like
friends.
We
do. I mean, we do need to hook up as platonic friends, and we'll have a discussion on how we can like invade the country.
Something tells me, cool. honestly, I'm gonna just say before we do have to go, that does sound like the worst idea. I feel like the two of you trying to come into this country, that you both think you can't come into this country, that doesn't sound like a recipe for success to me.
That would be a hilarious movie. Oh my god, that would be a comedy for sure. Yeah. Those two end up in
Wild Bill and Carrie go to America. Can you imagine?
And you guys end up getting deported to Mexico by accident. That's absolutely what's going to happen.
You just bypass the USA and they take you straight to Mexico and fly you over the US to Mexico?
No, right to Gitmo. They just send us straight to Cuba and right into Gitmo Bay.
Carrie and Wild Bill do Tijuana. That's what it'll be called.
Oh man, I want to be an extra in that movie for sure. I want you guys to play your actual characters, and I just want to be an extra. That's it.
It'd be like Jay and Silent Bob with like the mix of Cheech and Chong or some shit. Like it'd be a weird movie.
I'm pretty sure, and probably some Hunter S. Thompson for sure. For sure.
You think? I can get myself a pair of fucking blue blockers, and we can rock that look.
I love it.
I just want to let you know.
I'm not shaving my head though.
I just want to let you know that Border Patrol is not Mario, so you cannot give them magic mushrooms and get by them. Okay, you might want to leave those at home.
Or just put them stuff them in a sock.
I'm not giving away magic mushrooms to the police. You crazy man.
You are crazy.
I would first ingest the mushrooms, and then go to the border and say, "Hey,
yeah." But make sure you have a video camera. Make sure you got a cameraman when you do that.
Yeah, of course.
I can do it. Have camera, we'll travel.
I'll get Wild Bill. Wild Bill's gonna be my cameraman.
All right.
I need a Canadian cameraman, right?
Ironically, Wild Bill looks more like your PFP than you do, I think. But I'm wondering if maybe if you guys take enough of those mushrooms, you might be able to float right over the border. I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
Maybe we could just float across Niagara.
I think just listen. An old woman in a whiskey barrel did this 100 years ago. You guys could do this in 2025 for sure. Okay, you could do this. I know.
That's what I'm saying. Barrel technology has come so far in the last 100 years that I'm sure we could survive the fall. I'm absolutely positive. The two men in one barrel. If we huddle up together,
what I would do personally is an air mattress. You ride an air mattress and you wear a squirrel suit. So when you start flying, when you start falling, you fly, and then you just get back to your air mattress and it's time to go.
Oh my God, you're a genius!
I know.
You just dive right out of the falling barrel.
Yeah.
And fly to safety.
Fly to the U.S. Squirrel suit.
Wow. Okay. I got to put some more thought into this, but we're getting closer. I know it's taken us only like 2
Guys,
years.
I gotta go. I
to
got
figure
the
this out,
ICE
but we're
agent
getting
at my door. It looks like they need to talk to me about my little plan to sneak people into this country. I've been busted by ICE. It's cold. It's chilly
But
here
can you
in
just
Georgia.
leave two guys in one barrel like out of that? That left a very nasty image in my head. So we could just
Frank?
cancel that.
Frank's got the new viral video. 2 dudes, 1 barrel.
Why you got to ruin everything, Frank? Why you got to come up here and ruin everything?
Why you gotta
All
do
of our good
that?
times rain on the parade.
Why
Full
you
of
gotta
maple
do
syrup.
that? All right, I think that's it. I gotta skedaddle. I got that show to get to, the Ondo show. Well, maybe I'll see you guys there. My goal is to get up on stage and I will ask. I think it was Blocky's question from earlier. I'll have to go figure out. It was something about the E fee, right? 'Cause if I shut this down, I won't know. What was the question?
This is why you should have a pen and piece of paper.
I know. You asked me, and I should have, and I didn't get the number that you told me to. E-fees.
ADHD is a bitch.
Just remember, pocket pancakes.
Pocket pancakes. That's it, guys. If you could do anything today, anything to improve your life, it is to avoid at all cost the idea, the concept, the word pocket pancakes. And that will make you a better person. I promise you. I promise. Nobody needs to be thinking about pocket pancakes, especially a pancake that comes out of a pocket with a little bit of pocket lint. That's it for today. All right, we'll be back. All jokes aside, I do appreciate you guys, every single one of you, everybody up on the stage. Make sure you give them a follow if you are in the space crowd. Thank you so much for being here. I definitely appreciate y'all. And if you sat in the listener crowd over on the live stream, thank you. Smash that like on your way out of here. That does it. We'll be back 10 a.m. tomorrow morning for the VeChain Power Hour with the Web3 Breakfast Club. We are talking all about VeChain NFTs and only VeChain NFTs. If you mention anything else besides, I guess anything VeChain is related. But if you start talking about, I don't know, Solana NFTs, I'm booting you off the stage. Is VeChain only?
You're getting a smack in the Thor head is what you're gonna get.
You will have a Thor head.
I like that.
You'll have a Thor head after.
They call me an animal. All right. Well, that's it. Appreciate you guys. Ciao for now, mi amigos.